Welcome back to the second ever episode of the Unattractive Attractive podcast.
Epo 2.
Episode 2. We had a lot of good feedback from the introduction, so
Yeah,
that's really good.
it's been up for like not even 12 hours yet. And we've got a lot of good feedback.
Keep those 5-star ratings coming.
We're gonna need some more 5-star ratings.
We need to get to the top of the list because currently, right now, we're like third.
Are we?
Yeah, if you search our name, we're like second or third.
I thought we were second last time I checked.
Yeah,
So it goes off the ratings to
the ratings and to the episodes that you produce.
right. Yeah. So we're gonna need to pump out some more episodes. We're gonna need some more ratings.
What we might need is if there's any graphic designers, can you please send us a message, either mine or Shane's Instagram, because we kind of need some artwork done.
Yeah. So like I said in the first episode, we still are very, very new to this. We haven't got everything set up. We haven't got the outro, the intro, the logo. We've got plans exactly what we want. We just haven't found anyone to create yet. Jordy, however, the mastermind behind this whole setup, he's very good at making wise decisions.
Wise business decisions.
Especially business decisions. So he contacted a graphics designer.
So the way it happened was I was searching on Instagram and I was like, we want cartoon and we want a graphic designer. I was like, cartoon graphic designer, Australia. And I clicked the first account to come up and messaged them if they could design.
I call Australia. You know where he lost me? When his response back was, keep in mind, he's meant to be professional, but he's a lot like myself, which is anything but. His response was, I bet.
Yeah, I'll read it out right now exactly what I received when I first messaged. And I was even a little bit sketched about it, but I was like a deer in headlights. I was like, I really want these designs. They look really good.
For the record, I said, you're getting scammed.
Yeah. So I messaged them on Wednesday at 11 p.m. and I said, hey, my best mate and I are starting a podcast and need a logo to be made. Our design concept are 2 cartoon characters looking like us. One is a jack bodybuilder standing back to back with myself with a big belly. Please let me know if you'd like to do this. They responded back originally with, yeah, sure. Send me the full details of how you want it done and I'm going to get you a hard design. Flame, flame, flame. Question mark, question mark. I said, one moment. They respond back with, okay. I sent the photos. I said, these are the 2 photos I'd like to base it off in a cartoon version. Shane the bodybuilder is like a blue singlet and showing muscles. I said, Jordan, myself, wearing camo with a larger belly, standing back to back with the UAA podcast in the background. Make it like a really happy theme, however you want to interpret that. They said, okay, Beth.
That's where they lost me. That's where. Listen, I'm probably one of the most illiterate cunts on fucking earth, but I can even spell bet.
They added an extra letter.
Yeah, you're not even cutting time at this point. You're literally adding finger time. If you're saying Beth, you lost me. You're getting scared.
So then they're triple messaging me all the time, right? And then they say, okay, Beth, I'm going to get you a hard design. How much you have for it? I said, what's your price?
Bro kept going. At that stage, you pull out. You go, fuck, I'm out of here, dog.
They said, $150, is that price cool? I said, deal. Bet I can start working on it. I said, absolutely. Not sure where you are based. I'm in Australia, so I'm about to head to bed. But send me through your PayPal and I'll send it through in the AM. Okay, bet. Trust me, I'm going to get you something hard. At this point, I felt like I was getting hard.
Have you paid yet? You paid at this point?
No, I hadn't paid yet.
And you still went through with it?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Good.
I said, good. Appreciate it.
Bro's even thankful.
Yeah, I'm paying them and I'm thankful.
I bet.
Because I was like, this person's really rushing me to the front of the queue right now. Like, I feel like somebody.
Yeah, because he was keen for his next hit.
That's right. So then they were like, let me know when the payment is ready. And at this point too, right, Shane had turned around to me and said, I bet you they're saying, okay, Beth, because they're actually going to get their next hit with Beth. The $150 is for their next hit.
Beth is their dealer.
I said, just woke up, what's your PayPal? Mind you, okay, I need just to understand. They sent through their PayPal at night. Okay. When I woke up in the morning, it was no longer there in the chat. So I was having like a full $1 million moment where I was like, am I just dreaming that they sent through their PayPal?
And you still went through with it.
Yep. Still went through with it.
Okay.
So then they sent me their PayPal. That's my PayPal. Screenshot after payment. Send the payment via family and friends. I should have fucking known. You can't get a refund through family and friends.
Yo.
Okay. I said, are you from the USA? They said, yeah. I said, just wanted to make sure I'm sending the correct currency. So it wasn't $150 Australian. It was $250 Australian to work out the 150 American.
But we're
And then they said, don't forget to send it through family and friends.
yeah, he's pushing. And you still haven't paid?
I just sent it then.
You've just sent it.
Yeah, I've just sent it. They said, please send me the screenshot. At this point, I knew it was too late. You know what I mean?
I would have, you know what I would have done? At this stage, I would have just wrote to him, good job, and then blocked him.
I'll take the L, you take the W. Let's go our separate ways. But they respond with, play, send me the screenshot. Okay, hold. Bet I'm going to get you a hard design. I responded back yesterday at 7:30 p.m. How's it going? Bet it coming out hard. Fire. I said, roughly how long will the process be? Just need a timeline. Don't want to be annoying. They said, bet 100.
Wait, let me cut in here. At this stage, I think after this one, it would have been, you've come rushing into the lounge room and said, yep, oi dog, she's fucking done.
No, not yet. Not yet.
Okay. After all that, he was adamant.
I said, that doesn't tell me how long the process will be. They said, it less than 12 hours more and I'm going to get it done. I said, thank you. A little bit in my heart, I was like...
A little bit?
Fuck, I've got scammed here.
Just a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
They then respond with, yo, I'm done. What's your email for delivery?
Bro's even hit you with the, yo, bro's really dying with this lie.
Yeah. No, it gets even better. It gets even better because you haven't even heard this bit.
I haven't seen the
You haven't heard this bit. This is the point where I'm like, bro, we got our car.
This is where you come running in.
We fucking got our
all
design.
fucking bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
Yeah. Yep. They said, what's your email for delivery? So I responded with my email. So my PayPal's probably getting hacked at this point right now as we're making this podcast. They said, okay, bet. You have to make delivery fees for the file. I said, what? This is where my heart shattered. They said, before I can send you the design, before I can send you the design, I said, I just paid you $150. What do you mean? They're like, yep, that's for the design. Now you have to pay delivery fees. I said, what's the delivery fee? They said $55. Should I send Guy the PayPal you gonna send it to? Don't send it here. Should I send my new PayPal? They then give me the PayPal. Mind you.
Now he's hooking his boys up.
Yeah,
too.
mind you, it was a girl.
That was a female.
It was a girl. And now it's a guy's PayPal.
I've spoken to this bloke before. This cunt sends me emails all the time about if I give him my card deets, he's going to send me a milli. I talk to him all the time.
So they then say, that the delivery man PayPal. Because I'm paying for a hard copy, obviously.
Yeah.
The delivery man. Screenshot after payment. Send the payment via family and friends. I said, yeah, no worries. And I've just got him going now. But now I've called him out for being a scammer.
How long?
And I said, I've reported them to PayPal. I can't report them to PayPal because it's through family and friends.
How long do you think he could keep scamming you for? Do you reckon if you said, all right, done, bet, here's a screenshot?
Well, they're out here sending me screenshots, right, of other clients.
Yeah, you've been fucking...
and
You've been played like a fiddle, my friend.
And I said, I don't care about other fucking people, mate. I just want my fucking design.
Hey, here we go. Give them a shout out. What's their page called? Give them a shout out.
Underscore I love Magic K.
Yeah, fuck, bro. Listen.
And now that I've realised what that actually means.
So they actually... Well, I assume they're getting some weed. They're getting special K.
Yeah,
With that username.
special K.
Bro was in the K-hole just chasing some cash. I'm going to need to make all the decisions from now on, I think, because that's like an easy play.
Hey, sponsors, if you want to get through for a cheap deal, just hit me up, not Shane, all right?
Yeah, you could probably make him pay you to be on our fucking podcast. Yeah.
Hey, look, I'm going to be honest. I might not make the most business-wise decisions, and I may not be business savvy, but I don't play pornography through my Bluetooth speaker for all of our neighbours to hear.
That was one time.
I feel like that's one time too many. Our neighbours really don't need to hear that shit.
That happened one time. And I feel like for the lads out there, they've done this before.
I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
Was it good?
No, because it ruined the mood a bit. Let me fucking paint the picture.
Yeah.
So, where I used to stream was out in the balcony. Okay, and I have two phones set up as a streamer. One that's streaming, and the other one that's playing music through a speaker. Once I finished, I turned off the phone that's streaming, walk inside, leave it out there for the next day. And my bed used to be directly inside, off the balcony. I ate some dinner, went to bed. I wanted to bash one out. So I started cranking a bit of the hub. Okay? Now, I don't know about you. Well, I do know about you. You're the same. I get a bit manic when things aren't working properly. So rather than think with reason, I played the video and it wasn't playing sound. So rather than acknowledge the fact that it was still hooked up to the speaker on the balcony, right beside all my fucking neighbours that were outside partying, I just cranked it max into the point that I could hear it through the fucking glass sliding door. And if I could hear it through the glass sliding door, the entire fucking neighbourhood could hear it.
That was a quiet street.
That was a very quiet street. It was a very quiet street.
You absolute donkey.
At the same time, I feel like everyone's done some shit like that.
I can't say I ever have. I'm gonna be honest. Like I'm like super secretive about it, eh? Even when I lived by myself.
I try to be.
So when I lived by myself back in Victoria, whenever I would watch the hub or anything like that, it would be on my phone. I lived by myself. It would be on my phone and the volume would be minimal just because I was that cautious that anybody would be able to hit me.
Yeah, but your volume minimal is still max volume.
Shout out to industry deafness.
Sure, he's deaf. He's fucking deaf.
I'm so glad we've got these headphones.
Oh, yeah, let me explain to you something. Jordy is genuinely deaf, and he doesn't like to hear it. He doesn't want to acknowledge the fact that he's fucking deaf.
I'm not, though.
See? So, you know that stage where you're not yet at the admittance? Admittance is the word, right?
Fuck knows. I'm the one that just paid $250
Yeah,
for a design.
I'm asking the wrong fuck. Yeah. Anyway, he's not yet. He's still in denial. So, he's deaf. Everything he does is loud as fuck. To the point where I'm even like, bro, the neighbours are going to start getting the shits. He's like, what? I'm not even loud. I walked outside, the neighbour's like, oi, keep it down.
I actually did. Shout out to our neighbour. He's a good guy.
He's the best guy.
He's a fucking
You know
top
what?
bloke.
You know what? If there's a man in this neighbourhood, it ain't us.
It's not us. It's our next door neighbour. Like, that guy is legit. Anything and everything that you could think of that a human being could be, he's literally that guy. Like, it doesn't matter what you ask of him. He's had like 20 years of experience doing that.
He's done everything and he will do anything. Our first day we moved in, we hadn't even moved our furniture in yet. There was no hole to put the washing machine hoses in. He just comes over with a massive fucking hole saw. He goes, "Hey boys, you want me to fucking put your hole in for you?" We're like, "Oh yeah." He goes, "I haven't done it before, but I'll give it a crack." And we were just like, Fucking go hard, dog.
Go up for it, man. Let's lose our bond on our first fucking day. Why not?
Yeah, he's a fucking legend. He's a fucking legend.
We need any passport signed. He can do that.
Yeah, we
need
found
any-
out. That's what I mean. When we say this guy's good for everything, he came over the other day. I was trying to organise a passport, and he's like, "Oh, you know, I'm a JP. I can just sign that shit for you."
Yeah, I couldn't believe it because, like, not only that, this guy owns like a multi-million-dollar company. He's a JP. He fucking willing to cut holes in a bench and don't give a fuck about it.
He fixed our fence.
He fixed our fence. We're gonna hit him up again because it broke again.
Yeah, you did a shit job, Noel. Yeah, but he fixed my car.
Yeah, he fixed his car. He fully buffed a whole fucking scrape mark out of
Yeah,
the panel.
there was like a non-buffable buff, and he buffed it.
And bro just comes out to the garage with his buffer machine and just buffs the whole thing out.
He just balls out and goes, "Look, I'm going to use 3 grit here. You happy with that?" I was like, I just woke up. I was like,
Sure.
yo. Yeah, but he's good. He's good value. Actually, I'm going to need him to come over and have a look at our hot water. We've got a problem.
We do.
So yesterday we spoke about Jordy not going to the gym. Lucky he hadn't cancelled.
Wait, I need to tell the podcast something. Yous all should be proud of me. I actually went to the gym today and last night.
Yeah, expand.
Oh, well, you know, I went to the gym. I did go to the gym. Did I or did I not go to the gym?
You did?
I did. And that's all the answer that we need.
I'm going to need you to expand.
I went to the gym to use the shower because their hot water service isn't working.
Here's the thing. We're in a very expensive rental.
Very
A
expensive.
very nice house. You can't complain. Some of the wiring's a bit dodged, but it's a very nice house. You
Well, we
can't-
haven't been able to use our induction fan in our toilet because it trips the whole power.
Yeah, it trips the whole power. Listen, there's a few things. The plumbing's a bit fucked. The power's a bit fucked. But it is a nice house.
It is a nice house. Very nice home.
Brand new when we moved in here. There's a lot of fucking things going wrong with it.
There's a lot.
There's a lot of normal things that you need in a house that just do not work here.
But can we talk about the fact? Okay, so
Just hang on a minute. The exhaust fan in Jordy's toilet shuts down the entire house power.
it's not meant to.
It's not meant to do that.
It's meant to plug into a power socket, is what the electrician first said. But they've hardwired it into the system.
I don't think it's meant to plug in.
That's what he said. That's what he was looking for. Because he was just going to unplug it, get a new industrial fan, put it up in there, and plug it back in.
Yeah, right. Well, so basically what that tells me and the listeners is when you chuck a shit,
You have to open the window because otherwise you steam yourself out of the room. Midway through chucking his shit, you have to spray the bottle to make it smell nice in there.
which is beautiful because, and we're not going to get too deep here. We're not going to get into it just yet. But Jordy's, one of his houses burnt down, which is a very, very, very terrible situation. But on the light side of it, and it burnt down through electrical fault, right?
Yeah. And what did I freak out about? The moment that the induction fan started tripping the
Yeah.
power, fuck, I was on like DEFCON 9.
And as a supportive friend, I said, at least it's not a trigger.
It's a massive trigger. It is a massive trigger. The moment that a light blows in a house, I'm like, I need to get a fucking electrician out here to come and check the power.
But yeah, we've got that. We've got no hot water, so we actually have to be going to the gym for a hot shower. I told the owners today, well, if you see us walking in and out of here with our toiletry bag, we're fucking showering, dog. It's rough. We've got a pipe. I don't know if this might have something to do with the hot water. That pipe on the side of the house is just piercing water.
Oh, yeah, that's another thing. So our water mains to the house. If we turn it off, we obviously got no water in the house whatsoever. But yet it's pissing out with water, and we've put in requests and nothing has been done. Nothing has been done. So right now we're paying for water that we can't fucking use. And not only that,
We're paying a lot
we're paying a lot.
because it's leaking, baby.
It's not like a drip. It's like a,
Yeah, it's a run.
yeah.
It's a solid stream.
It's so fucked when our bill comes.
Like you know when You know when the doctor asks you to go to the toilet to check out your stream and it's solid, he goes, yeah, you're good to go. It's that.
Yeah. There's no issue with our water running.
No, she's got good flow.
Good flow, good pressure.
Good fucking pressure.
What you got to do is walk around the side of the house and you'll see that.
Actually, there's a guy here today doing a house evaluation or some shit. And he came in and goes, oh, before I leave, you know you know outside it's leaking. And I was like, yeah. Yeah, I've told the real estate. I know what else you want me to fucking do, dog.
I just don't understand, man. It feels like the more that you pay in a rental these days is the less help you get.
Yeah. But when it comes to them, if you miss if you dare miss,
if you're an hour late on your payment, they are down your fucking throat quick.
The funny thing is, because I'm used to this shit, because I've been here for ages, Jordy's from a bumfuck town in nowhere, that they don't really care about anything. They just treat everything like a barn.
I don't give a fuck. If I was 21 days late on my rent, they might send me a text message to say, hey, you're 21 days late on your rent.
Are you still good, mate? you still kicking in there, dog?
I could have been like deceased or something. They wouldn't have even come and checked on the house to make sure.
But here, when they do inspections every couple of weeks.
It's literally like every 3.5 fucking weeks.
And I tell Jordy, he starts wigging out. I'm like, bro, this is normal. This is brizzy, dog. Bro's like, I had an inspection once in 8 years, bro.
I moved in on the June in 2021. So it took about 6 months from my house fire to when I got my new rental. And by new rental, I mean a 1960s rundown fucking home with a big backyard because I needed for my pup. I had one inspection all the way through to July 2023.
Yeah. At the same time, they're probably like, well, this is actually not even livable. So the fact that this cunt's living here is fucking funny, dog.
What? My hot water would run out within like a 2-minute shower. I couldn't wash my dishes and have a shower the same day. So I had to consistently boost my energy, which meant like $2,500 energy bills every quarter. And the fucking bathroom was bare unlivable.
That house was unfucking livable. I would not live there. I would not live there.
I took it, man. It was anything that I could get. And hey, it's better than no fucking roof and a burnt out living in charcoal.
I feel like you'd still live in that, though.
In charcoal?
Yeah.
Fucking oath I would. Because it like sort of reminds me of the woods and stuff like that. Like being out in the bush. And I'm perfectly fine with living out in the bush.
Yeah, me and Jordy are very different in that regard. I like new, modern, expensive-looking shit, where Jordy just likes to fucking live in a den. I don't know. I don't know.
I like the best way to explain it is I like vintage. So I like wooden furniture. I love like all the old antique type look. Like if you could picture it, it would be like one of those old Victorian homes with the homestead look. That rental was definitely not fucking homestead, but that's what I like.
That's my
where
fucking...
you like modern.
That's my fucking nightmare. To wake up every morning and look around and just see old fucking weatherboard shit. Fucking squeaking floors. Keep it in mind, I can't live in a double-story house, really.
One moment. You called me out last podcast for saying my age.
Yeah.
One fucking time.
Yeah, what does it?
Okay. You've said keep it in mind like 600 fucking times. If we can keep it in mind counter, that would be pretty cool.
Yeah, I won't say it again.
But keep it in mind.
Yeah, but keep it in mind that I can't... Everyone I've ever lived with in a 2-story house complains that they can hear me stomping around like an elephant upstairs. So when we're talking about old houses... and it's loud as fuck as it is because there's no insulation in the cunt, I can't live in it, especially if it's 2 stories. Like the old Queenslanders. Hey, by the way, you're in Queensland. Don't say, what'd you say? What'd you say the house was?
An old Victorian style.
Yeah, no. Queenslanders.
No, the old Victorian homesteads. If I showed you a picture, I promise you it would look absolutely fucking nothing like an old Queenslander.
I guarantee they're the exact same thing.
I guarantee they're not.
I guarantee they are.
I'm going to show you after the podcast.
Yeah. Okay.
And next one, I want you to admit that you were wrong.
Yeah, I'm good to admit when I'm wrong.
Fuck off. When?
Well, I'm just rarely wrong, so you don't really hear it. Hey. Okay, fucking Special K's graphics designs over there.
It's a real sore spot right now. It's like, it's burning in me, right? Because if I check my phone right now, we don't. I thought that I had a new message, but I do. They say, "Trust me, man," with a love heart. Do you reckon they're trying to win me back over?
You know what?
Do you reckon I just pay the $55 and see what happens?
Yeah.
Like, we're in pretty fucking deep as it is.
You know what? You gotta respect the hustle.
I do respect
I respect him. I might message him and say, "Well done, champion. You got it."
any single person that's listening to this podcast right now. I want you to go to _I love Magic K on Instagram and just go send them a W.
Yeah, just put a
in
dub.
the DMs.
Yeah, they called a dub.
Go send them a message, just W.
R&B Fridays this weekend, mate. Today, you heading there?
I am not heading there. I couldn't imagine anything fucking worse
Why's
for
that?
me.
What's that?
Well, my social anxiety, my hatred of other people, and it's fucking hot outside, man. Imagine being in a crowd with a whole bunch of hot people right now.
I could see you partying with Jason Derulo.
No.
Okay, what I want to ask you, Jordy, what's the manliest thing you can do?
The manliest thing.
Yeah, after we just said that we need the next door neighbour to be man for us, what's the manliest thing that... What defines a man to you?
Fuck. I'm not the most manliest man. I'm going to be honest.
No.
So, fuck, man. Are we talking like... what I imagine a man's man is a bloke that dresses in a fucking flannel and Dickies jeans every fucking day with some boots on.
Or footy
some
shorts.
Steel cut boots or some footy shorts.
Pluggers.
Yeah. Or like one of those fucking wife beaters. You know what a wife beater is?
I took a turn.
Not
eh?
like, I'm not talking DV here. I'm talking a singlet. It's sort of like what you're wearing, but like a bonsai.
Okay. Yep.
Is that what you call it?
Yeah.
Is that what you Queenslanders call it?
Yes.
Oh. Yeah. So I imagine footy shorts, a bonsai singlet on with some pluggers, or flunny jeans and boots. That's what I imagine. And real fat fingers too. You know? Those, that where their blood pressure's just through the fucking roof at all times.
Yeah.
Because I'll always look at my hands right now and I'm like, fuck, I've got really fucking small hands and they're really like skinny fingers.
Well, there's the thing. I put my hand next to my old boys. And I put my hand next to my old boys and his hands are like fucking twice the size of mine.
Oh, shout out to Notorious Mum for taking that, eh? Like the pure girth of those fingers, man. You know what I mean?
Mum, if you're listening, he's talking about holding hands. But yeah, that's the same thing. My impression of a man is the same thing. He's wearing those fucking stubbies, those little stubbies,
Yeah.
a flannel, thongs or steel caps, and they've just got a fucking answer for everything.
They really do.
You rock up and you're like, look, fucking, my car's not working. And they crack open the bonnet and they're like, oh yeah, it's the alternator, mate. Then you're like, yeah, all right. Boy, look, I'm trying to plant this plant. It won't grow.
Oh, you got to tickle the roots.
They just know fucking everything.
They really do. I feel like this generation, like our generation, we're really fucked. Like
We're fucked. Here's the thing.
Whole generation leaves us.
We're getting old, right? We are getting old. And I don't know.
Maybe you did, but not me.
Yeah, well, you're 28. We know that. I feel like we don't know enough. Like, I know a little bit.
I fucking speak for yourself, mate. I'm gonna be honest. Go, hit me with one random question. I bet you I can answer it.
How do you clap in a forest?
How do you clap in a forest? You slap your wood. Is that how we're going? What the fuck type of question was that?
I don't know, man. I just fuck it. It was the first thing.
Why the fuck was that the first thing that came to your head? Like, I would have been like, oh, how do you change tyre, mate?
That's an easy one.
Oh, yo, do you know how to change tyre?
Yeah. Do you know how to clap in a forest?
I told you, I was just swing me wood around. Oh, actually, that's a random thought. Did you hear about the fucking chick that killed those people with the mushrooms?
No.
So some chick down near my old area, but it's all been all around Australian news. 4 people fucking died from wild mushrooms. She was a fungi expert. She fucking poisoned them with dead set mushrooms.
She was an expert.
She was a fungi expert, and she basically made out like she was making a picnic of wild mushrooms for them.
She do it on purpose?
Yeah. She's been convicted, I believe. Allegedly.
Yeah. Oi, proven. What is it? Guilty. No. Innocent until proven guilty.
Guilty until proven innocent.
I'll stand by her, I think.
But it was just a random thought because, like, you were saying, how do you clap in the woods? Well, yeah, some fucking fungi expert just got fucking charged for murder, I believe.
Yeah, right.
We told you last podcast that we're going to be talking about random shit and our minds go to wild places from time to time. But yeah, that was a random thought that just popped up in my head. Bro, I'm still fucking burning about this graphic design.
I'm not. I'm proud of him.
I'm fucking burning, man.
I'm proud of him.
Yeah, because it didn't come out of your account.
Yeah, facts.
Are you going to cop half as a business expense?
No.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. well, no. Because it evens itself out. Because I made it fucking big shout out to JB Hi-Fi Kedron. We said, can we go halves with the camera and the fucking stand? He goes, no worries, mate. Then charge me for a camera and both stands.
Yeah. I don't know how that guy fucked that up.
I reckon you had a word with. You worded him up, didn't you?
Yeah, I worded him up. Well, I was the one that was always crying financial crisis.
You were,
so
yeah.
he obviously felt bad for me and was like, fuck it, I'll stitch this big guy up.
I do the opposite. I'd look at you and be like, fuck, this cunt's pathetic. I'm going to charge you for everything.
Just hits my account for like fucking $2,500. I'd just be like this. Like, Shane, can you transfer me the money?
Can we talk about road rage?
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on it?
Well, I don't get any road rage.
You've got it. Bad.
I actually don't.
Real bad.
I actually don't have any road rage.
I actually don't like driving with you, I'm going to be honest.
Are we really going to talk about road rage here?
Here, the difference is, I don't know, do you notice it? You drive like real skittish. Like, you kind of like your attitude.
What the fuck?
Just put you on fucking blast.
All right, fucking intervention with Shane. You know it's bad when Shane's running your intervention order.
No, like, you know, you like drive right up on them and then quickly turn for no reason. There's not really that big of a rush. Like last night.
No, but I don't.
Wait, last night we were leaving the barber. We're heading to the gym for a shower because that's our new spot.
Yep.
It wasn't that big of a rush. But you were in a rush.
When? Oh, that white car.
Yeah, the white
car.
car.
But that was fucking me off, man, because that person, right, they made sure that they were ahead of me after the lights, right? And then slowed right the fuck down to the speed limit.
Yeah. So.
And then held me when I could have been way ahead of them.
But hang on. So they were going the speed limit in front of you?
Well, I don't know, maybe like 20 kilometres under.
You just said the speed limit.
Yeah, maybe.
Don't incriminate yourself now.
Oh, you mean like fucking robbing people at a uni?
So you sped to get past them.
Yep.
What's the reason for that?
I really needed a fucking shower.
I'm just trying to get into the mind of a road rager.
So like I said, I don't have road rage. I literally don't have any road rage.
I reckon last night.
I have a speeding issue, but I haven't lost my license.
Driving with you is like helping your dad when you're 11 working on a car motor and you're holding the torch. And no matter what you do, he's
Gonna
just
get fucking yelled at.
no matter what you do, when he fucks up, it's your fault with the torch.
Your fault. And
You can
gotta
be
fucking run.
on fucking point with that torch. And if he fucks something up, you're done. You're done. Like, you know what I mean?
I remember those times way too well, man.
100%. I remember one time I got fucking bashed. I was holding the torch directly where he said. And even at the start, just to make sure, I said, "Is that the right angle, Dad?" And he goes, "Nah, hold it up a bit more."
That's every fucking son with their dad just getting confirmation every single time they're told to do something. So you really want me to hold it like on this angle, Dad?
That was me, right? So I made sure we were in the perfect spot.
Yeah.
And what he was doing didn't change. So he goes, "Hold it up a bit more." I did. He goes, I said, "Is that the right spot?" He goes, "Yeah, that's it. Hold it there, don't move it. No worries." He stripped the bolt. I watched him strip the fucking bolt. Fucking lefty loosey went tighty righty. It was my fucking fault from the torch. The torch didn't move. Nothing changed. You know what I mean? Oh, you fucking idiot. You fucking moved the fucking light. I can't see fuck all around here, mate.
It reminds me of a time I was playing Madden with my old man, and I was just sitting there just rubbing. You know how you just button bash in like Tekken back in the day?
Button bash, yep.
You just spam the buttons on the controller. There's nothing raging about it. But anyway, I'm sitting there button bashing the controller, right? And I'm beating my dad that's trying to be technical with it, and he's trying to run a play, but I keep intercepting the pass. My dad straight up looked at me dead in the eyes, grabbed the controller, smashed it on the ground, turned the fucking PlayStation off, and then I said, "Oh, Dad, are you leaving me?" And he goes, "Shut the fuck up!" And just walks off. And I was like, "Oh boy, all right, we're gonna run this again, huh, baby?"
Do you think it's just years of like you pissing them off as a child?
100%. Like, I could imagine how stressful it would be to be a parent, right? And then you've got to raise either me or you.
Yeah.
Like, I don't blame my old man for having anger issues from time to time back in the day. He's a lot more calm these days as he's gotten a bit older.
Yeah. I often used to think, what the fuck? Why am I getting bashed? I was trying to help you, dog. But now that like I'm a bit older, and I think it's just from all the times that you just fucking bugged him as a kid. They're like, you know what? Now's my chance.
Do you think that maybe it was your fault that the torch wasn't in the right place?
No.
Hear me out. No, but just hear me out, right? You know how you get to the point of explaining things to people from time to time, and then by the end you're just like, "Fuck this." I'm like, "Yeah, that's fine."
Mm-hmm.
Do you reckon he was actually just doing that, and then when it wasn't in the right place, he was just like, fuck it. Here's another excuse of punching this little fuck.
Nah, because it was fresh in the morning, first up. It was, all right, tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. we're getting up to work on this fucking car. You're going to help me? No worries, Dad, I got you. Woke up, walked down there. He still wasn't ready, because that was another one that triggered him. If I fucking woke up late and he'd already been working for half an hour, that's another one I'm getting bashed again. So I woke up, fucking walked down there, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed. Here's your torch, son. Said it was on the right spot. Yep, that's it. I watched him strip the bolt.
Do you think that it's a good thing to get bashed by your old man from time to time?
100%.
I feel like it makes you into the person you are. And I feel like the people that didn't get bashed as a kid, they're a lot less resilient in life.
Yeah, I mean, we're fucked up.
We've got a lot of trauma.
We've got a lot of shit going on. But, yeah. Oh, I know kids that didn't get bashed. And they're fucking pussies.
I've got a few of them, and they're like, the moment anything goes wrong, it's the end of the world.
Here's the thing. When, as a dad, do you pass the torch? There's a point in time, right?
Yeah.
There's got to be a point in time as a man. You've got a son. He's fucking 18, 19, 20. Fresh. Testosterone's peaking. Fast. Resilient. Powerful. You're starting to wither. Like you peak at like 30 something.
Yeah.
You're withering. There's got to be a time where you say, you know what, son? This is your time now to look after this family. And I've seen it with a lot of my friends. They've taken the torch.
Yeah.
Not me. Not me.
Nah, your old man's too stubborn to pass you that torch, man.
This cunt's
To be
like,
honest. And I think my dad's the same as well. Like, even though he's getting a lot calmer these days and whatnot, I still don't think that he's willing to hand over that torch and be like, something goes wrong with the family, you're dealing with it now.
yeah. He's in his late 60s or something.
Yeah, my old man's only like, I think he turned 50 this year.
Yeah, see? I'll tell a story real quick. I drove. So they live in the Bay. Beautiful place.
Shout out.
Shout out the Bay. They've got a long driveway. They live on a beautiful property. They've got a big long driveway. Their house is about 50 metres in from the driveway. But where their house is positioned, if lights come in the driveway, they can see it and it wakes them up if their curtain's open. I drove back from Brisbane one night. It was like 1 a.m. because I was trying to avoid traffic. Cruised in there, opened the gate, turned my lights off. So I was like, I'm going to do the right thing here. I'm not going to wake them up. I've come in late. I'm going to be respectful in their house. I've crept down the driveway. I've crept the gate shut because he's got dogs. I've snuck in real quietly. I fucking unpacked my shit. Cruised up the stairs, opened the door. Quiet as, everything's quiet. I literally ran into his head when I opened the door. Like his head was on my head. And he goes, "What are you doing?" And I said, "I was trying not to wake you up." And you know what he said? He looks me dead in the eye. And keep in mind, it's pitch black. I didn't turn the light on, nothing. He goes, "I didn't raise any fucking snakes."
I fucking love your dad. I fucking love him.
Like, that's what I mean. Bro thought I was trying to do some shady shit.
Bro's trying to break into his parents' house and have a sleep.
Keep it in mind too, he's got cameras set up everywhere. All he's got to do is look up at his monitors and you can see it's me.
He just wanted to see how far he can run this.
That's what I think he just wants to test me immediately. Like, what? I can clearly beat you in a fight. That's no problem. Just pass the torch. You know what I mean? Give me the torch, Dad.
He's not passing it to fucking Manga.
He's not
is he?
passing it to Manga. Fucking jeez. Manga on his own, for the listeners, is a whole different ballgame,
Just
my brother.
wait. Like we said, we're going to have segments and we're going to have a Manga segment.
We got to have a Manga segment. So we've obviously got a lot of stories. Manga stories, you're not going to...
You won't believe that they're real.
We physically can't explain them without you knowing Manga. So we're going to have a special Manga segment, I think.
The guy's fucked. The guy's actually fucked. And I love it.
Sometimes I'll sit there and I'll remember a Manga story and I'll just tell Jordy. And then he'll call him and ask Manga to tell him the story. Like the can of tomatoes.
Oh, fuck. You guys wait until the can of tomatoes or the baptism. Fuck, that thing, that is the greatest story I've ever heard in my fucking life. And I've heard some really out there stories in life, yeah? And this is fucking next level, but it is 100% completely true.
I wanna kick off one of those call in pods.
Yeah. Yep. Let's do it. So I know how to do it.
You know how to set it up?
Yeah, we'll get it set up, and from then on out, guys, we'll have a line that you guys can call us, and you can.
It's just a voice message, right?
Yeah, it's just a voice message.
You just call it, leave voice. I'm pretty sure it's confidential too.
Yeah, it's confidential. You don't have to say your name or anything like that. I believe it's completely anonymous, or it may have a username that you need.
Yeah.
And all you do is it's like a voice memo, and you send the voice memo through to us. We receive it. It's basically like an email that we receive, and we can then play it live.
And you set it up on your Instagram, right? Just on Linktree.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah. So you guys can call in, tell us a story, whatever. We'll just play it on live, or like you just want to tell us something, we'll play it. Just to get engagement for you guys.
Yep.
I'll play whatever too. I don't give a fuck.
Also, what I need to let you all know as well is the Spotify streaming platform. It's working. Our podcast is working on there, so you're probably listening to us on Spotify right now.
Yeah.
Apple Music is giving me a big headache in verifying the account, and it's not working for me. So I've got to work further with that at the moment. And you can also reach us on Podbean and YouTube as well. All of the social media links will be in the bio of this stream.
Yep.
And I think that we call it wraps on this today's episode.
We'll wrap it up. If you're watching on Spotify, make sure you hit the rating 5-star. It does help out a lot. And if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you hit the subscribe button.
And make sure you follow
and
on Spotify.
Yeah, follow you.
We love you all. Appreciate you all, guys. Thank you so much for another amazing episode. We hope that you enjoyed it as much as what we do making these episodes for yous.
See you later, you dirty fucking dogs.
Bye-bye.